All right, remember that cop that killed that 13-pound blind dog? The one around the neighborhood. Well, now we're gonna update. City calls for a administrative investigation on Sturgeon cop who killed a 13-pound dog. Here we go. Check it out.
The city of Sturgeon has launched an administrative investigation into the officer that shot and killed a 13-pound dog. Body camera footage that ABC 17 News was the first to air last week shows Officer Myron Woodson shooting a blind and deaf dog after trying to catch it for just over 3 minutes. The dog's owner, Nicholas Hunter, filed a lawsuit against the city and Woodson on Tuesday. The city wrote in a release today the investigation will be done by a third party. ABC 17's Mitchell Kaminsky joins us live in Sturgeon tonight after speaking with legal experts today. Mitchell, Woodson has been placed on paid administrative leave.
Megan, the Board of Aldermen said during the release today that they have notified Officer Woodson of the investigation and his rights under the law. After speaking with legal experts today, I am told that dogs getting shot by police officers is not uncommon in America.
A lot of people are surprised to find that the number one reason a law enforcement officer in the United States fires their gun is to shoot at a dog. And in some places, it's 75% of the time they fire their weapon is to shoot at a dog.
The U.S. Department of Justice estimates that roughly 10,000 dogs are shot each year by police. These incidents have resulted in several high-profile lawsuits. In San Jose, the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club was awarded $1.8 million after police killed 2 Rottweilers while executing a search warrant.
Now, if you can imagine kind of a more problematic client from a PR perspective than a Hells Angel, well, maybe a child molester, but they're up there, right? A dangerous biker gang with dangerous dogs.
Nicholas Hunter's lawyer, Daniel Colby, was a part of a federal lawsuit in St. Louis County after his client's dog was shot by St. Louis police that settled for $750,000.
Should go more than that.
Examples of successful lawsuits over dogs that have been shot by police. Officers getting fired for it is not as common.
The problem is with the law, the only thing we can really ask a judge to do civilly is award us money. We can't go in and say, Judge, I want you to order them to fire this guy. The law operates on if you get sued enough and you get sued for enough money, that's how we make people change their behavior.
Chris Green, the executive director of the Animal Legal Defense Fund, says that oftentimes you can't blame the officer because it's usually a case of inadequate training, which is one of the things that Hunter cited in his lawsuit against the city of Sturgeon.
We had Dr. James Crosby, who is the one who authored the U.S. Department of Justice's manual on law enforcement training for animal encounters. And when he watched the footage, he said it might be the single least justifiable shooting of a dog that he's seen in his 30-plus years in law enforcement.
Colby tells me that officers getting fired for shooting a dog is exceedingly rare. He cited a case in Iowa where an officer was trying to fend off an attacking dog and accidentally shot the dog's owner. He was not fired. However, in Arkansas, an officer was fired in 2019 after shooting a 9-pound dog. Reporting live in Sturgeon, Mitchell Kaminsky, ABC 17 News.
Mitchell, thank you. The city of Sturgeon asked the Boone County Sheriff's Office to investigate the case, but the office declined.
And there's a couple of high-profile stories. Remember that Labrador Daisy? Yeah. We covered that about 6 months ago. It was just over a week ago I covered a story about a cop that opened fire on a dog and a 13-year-old boy, and the boy struck the boy. I've covered other cases like that as well, too. And the bitch up at the problem is, is the cops have their canines out. If you were to injure one of their canines, or like say you kick it, or you punch it, or you strike it with a weapon like a baseball bat or a metal pipe like that, you would get charged with assault, and you get probably at least 5 years minimum in prison. But they shoot your dog and they get away with it because you only got the thing called qualified immunity. That's why we need a thing called. That's why we got to abolish it. Straight up.